Hey Utah, it's Dinko, the realtor. Today we're going to take a look at the mortgage applications and how much they're down year over year. It's awful. What that means is with the mortgages deteriorating, there's mortgage companies going out of business. So people saying that it's the time to buy right now, that everything's going to become multiple offers, that wouldn't mean that mortgage companies would be going out of business, right? So I'm going to show you exactly where mortgage applications are and what that means for the spring inventory that's going to flood the market. If you are patient and you don't buy for at least the next couple of months, you're going to be able to get yourself a much better deal on a home. Now, before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you're notified when new videos drop so you're up to date with all things real estate. And also, my contact information is down below. Give me a call so we can put a strategy together, brainstorm. Before recording this video, I actually had somebody call me and we put a strategy together and they were very happy that we did that because it eliminated a lot of the fear that they were having. So again, my confirmation is down below. Call, text me, email me. Let's put a strategy together for you and brainstorm. That way you can take advantage of the market here in 2023. Now, mortgage applications jumped nearly 28% in 1 week as interest rates dropped to the lowest point in months. This was released January 18th. So this is a couple of weeks old. Now, that's the fear mongering saying, hey, mortgage applications are going up, inventory is going down, multiple offers are coming, make sure you buy. Well, this is what I want you to pay attention to. That's a great headline right there. However, applications for a mortgage to purchase a home increased 25% week to week, but were lower 35% than the same week a year ago. It's normal after the holidays for mortgage applications to skyrocket. A 25% increase is expected. Nobody is buying during the holidays. I mean, people are buying, but the demand is way lower because people are focusing on the holidays. After the holidays, people are getting ready for the spring inventory that's going to come. And somebody applying for a mortgage doesn't mean that they're going to be purchasing right now. We see that even though they jumped, mortgage applications increased week over week, they were still down 35%. That means there's 35% less people applying for a mortgage today than same time a year ago. All of a sudden, that number doesn't look that big anymore. Now, the article that was next week, this is what I want to show. This is why you have to follow not the headlines, but the actual data and information. Mortgage demand took a big step back last week, even after interest rates fell further. So interest rates fell further, but all of a sudden, the applications took a major step back. Well, let's take a look at this, right? So when we come down here, we don't want to look at the refinances because that doesn't matter for the purchases. We want to see what's going on with the purchases. And right here, mortgage applications to buy a home fell 10% for the week and we're now down 41% lower than a year ago. All of a sudden, the applications that the mortgage companies are getting is 41% less than a year ago. And if we go over here to the data released by the MLS, we went over the December data in another video, but we see that this is the December data here at the top right. And if we scroll down here, we see that there was 2,529 homes sold. So this doesn't, every time any MLS releases data, it's single families, and our MLS, when they're doing the solds, they also include the multifamily right here. So we see that that was down 40%. That means there's 40% less houses selling than a year ago. That's in line with the mortgage applications. Now, what does that mean for inventory, right? Well, let's take a look at this right here. Right now, we see that today, February 10th of 2023, there are 7,071 homes available on the MLS for sale, units. This is townhomes, single families, and everything. We see here to the left that a year ago, there was 1,855 homes available. And if we take a look here, what's under contract is negative 37.79%, so almost 40%. And just because something is under contract, it doesn't mean it's going to close. We know that the cancellation rates are extremely high right now. They're going up every single quarter almost for all these new construction companies. All of those people are going to be backing out, so they're not going to be part of that sold data, but they are part of the under contract. So just because the under contract data is showing 37%, that doesn't mean that we're going to see a decrease, but still 37%, 40%, same thing. Now, when we take a look at a year ago, look at the inventory and look at what was going under contract. Now, today we have 7,000 active, but we have 4,386 under contract. That means that the inventory, once March, April, and May come around, that's the spring season, and of course we have the summer season, we get about 5,000 to 7,000 houses hitting the market per month. per month. And if we are seeing a 50% decline, I mean, you got to give me a thumbs up. You got to do me that favor. If you're still watching this video and you haven't given me a thumbs up, do me a favor, hit that like button. It'll really help the YouTube channel grow. I mean, this information right here is just gold for you to follow and pay attention to so you can take advantage of that market in 2023. Now, look at that. If all of a sudden we have 5,000, 6,000 houses, but we're essentially at almost 50%, right, going under contract by the time it's sold, that means when there's 5,000, 6,000 houses hitting the market, we could be at 10,000 houses, 11,000 houses active on the MLS during the spring, which didn't happen until October of last year. The housing market always peaks with inventory after the purchasing season, and then the inventory starts going down during the holidays. Applications jumping after the holidays is normal. Inventory going down during the holidays is normal because the inventory starts flooding in the spring and the summer. Now, I want to show one other thing of how to follow what's going on with the interest rates, and this right here is the big kicker. So if we take a look at this, and again, do me that favor, hit that like button, help me grow the YouTube channel. Let's get this video in front of more people so they're able to make a better purchasing decision in 2023. But the 10-year, this is what interest rates are based off of for homes, is off of the 10-year treasury. Now, if we go earlier into 2021, we see that the 10-year was 1.5, 1.4%. Then it started going up as the Fed was fighting inflation. And as the Fed is now increasing their Fed rate, it's meaning that the banks are not getting this money for free. So now they have to charge you a higher interest rate in order to lend the money. Well, all of a sudden, the housing market slowed down, right? This is right here. This is January where they were saying, oh, mortgage rates are falling. It's the time to buy. Well, look how much higher that still is compared to over here in 2021 when the interest rates were at 3%. We're not anywhere close to that. So just because interest rates drop a little bit, a 10-year drops. However, when they said that the interest rates were dropping, look at this. Right here, we were at a 3.35 10-year. Now we're almost at a 3.75 10-year treasury, which means that the interest rates are going to further go up. All of a sudden, interest rates are going up and mortgage applications are probably going to deteriorate, or the people that applied for a mortgage are now going to see that the interest rate went up and they're going to decide not to buy. This is the information that we have to follow. Again, my contact information is down below. Get a hold of me. Let's put a strategy together. Let's brainstorm. That way you know when to buy in 2023. And also do me that favor again. If you haven't already, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and let's help the YouTube channel grow.